Over the past year, as I have been reading about men falling out of the workforce, and I take these articles that are written by other people and I make them into content, I get men that rush into my comments and seem really peeved with me because I'm reporting on this phenomenon. And this phenomenon impacts more than just those people who have fallen out of the workforce because it usually involves other people that have to support them. And most of the time, those people are usually women. So, and then I discovered the NEET subreddit. And for those of you that haven't seen it, NEET stands for Not in Employment, Education, or Training. So I found a few posts in the NEET subreddit because it is interesting to get into their mindset, especially when they get mad at me simply because we're talking about this. I don't know. Anyways, so this person in the NEET subreddit says, "How do I get NEETbux?" I guess they are looking for government money. All right, so it says, like the title says, would like to get some NEETbux. Early 30s, living at home, no rent, bills, etc. Left my job back in July, and I'm pretty much just completely checked out of rejoining the workforce. Have only worked BS retail, fast food, call center type jobs, so no real marketable skills to draw upon. Went to school for programming. That was a solid decade ago and never got any actual work experience, even as an internship. No experience with it beyond my actual classwork, actually, not even a personal portfolio or anything. Besides, from everything I've read, it's pretty much impossible to even get an entry level position as a developer, and especially so in my area, not near a major city, more or less middle of effing nowhere. No disabilities unless lower back pain counts, but I'm on Medicaid through Obamacare after leaving my job. Figured I should at least have some kind of health coverage. But yeah, all in all, pretty much demoralized about finding a new job. They're all low paying, soul sucking waste of time. Not going to be able to buy a house or provide for a family on any type of job I would actually be qualified for. So, what's the point? Would just like some tips on how to get some NEETbux or whatever. I just don't give a F anymore. Thanks, bros. The fact down at the bottom that he says, thanks, bros, acknowledges that the majority of these people are men. And that's not even just me saying that. And the wild thing is, he did go to school, but he literally lacks the motivation to do anything. And when I say this type of stuff, people come, well, not people, men come for me acting like this is just hate upon men. But, and then, one of the things that one of the videos that I saw was talking about is that men aren't incentivized or they're not feeling like doing anything. They're not motivated because they're not getting a wife and children out of the deal because they went to work. But why would any normal thinking woman get with a person that goes to school and does absolutely nothing and then just works these jobs that he doesn't really want? Like, why would any normal thinking woman get with a man like this? And like a lot of the women I know, myself included, I was born and raised in a small town, and I left after high school for a reason. I literally left my hometown and never looked back because I knew that there wasn't going to be much there for me. Why is it so hard for some of these MFers to get some motivation to do something? Like, why do they need a kick in the pants? I'm doing 3 posts in this. This person says, anybody else just sick of sharing space? He says, I don't hate being a NEET. I'm just sick and tired of there being so many people in this house. Always somebody in the kitchen, always somebody in the living room, always somebody on the porch, always somebody downstairs. This house is only designed for this many people to be here. I read this and I'm like, the level of audacity. Dude, get a job and get your own place. If you are a NEET, that means that somebody else is supporting you. Somebody else is paying for that house that you're tired of being in. So where's going to this could be the motivation, the impetus to get your own, but to get your own would mean that you would have to get a job. he's sitting up here complaining about there being so many people there. Okay, at least you're not on the street, right? Then the only comment says, yeah, I was like tired of sharing space. Live with parents till 35. Then I got my own apartment. Accessing social housing assessing social housing is really important. And that really could be important. And like on some of the comments were saying men just don't have any motivation. Men don't have any incentive to work. Well, maybe this kind of thing is or could be some motivation to work, because if you don't, then you just have to live in a place where people will allow you to live and you don't have much say in the things. Okay, so this is a post because their brother is a NEET and a parasite and mooching off their mother. All right, so this person, and it's probably a woman because this person has empathy and cares and all that stuff. But so I'm gonna say sister. So this woman is writing this. How do I help my NEET brother? My older brother is in his 40s now and has been a NEET on and off for all of his adult life. At some point, he looked at her mom, who raised 4 kids, and decided that if she was taken care of by my father, why not him? At this point, he's only got my mom left supporting him, though she's deeply unhappy about it. He's taken so much money from our parents and various family members, it's not even funny. He doesn't qualify for NEETbux, and though he manages to bring in some cash using mom's car to do food delivery, is basically immediately spent on impulse purchases. I can't give him money, but is there a way to get through to him that avoiding work at his age is only going to end in tragedy? Or do I just have to accept that that he isn't able to change? Just to be clear, my parents and lots of other people set him up with dream jobs that he did for a while and then abandoned for a new, better dream job, and so on and so on and so forth till he was out of dreams. I think he has a personality disorder too. My parents truly did all they could, but he resents them because he just doesn't want to work at all. When my mom dies, he won't have anyone left. And it's unclear how much she's going to leave him because she's taking out everything they've already given him out of the total so as to be fair to the rest of us. He's smart and charming and theoretically capable of doing any number of jobs, but he either talks himself out of it or quits almost immediately. So this person is a literal leech. He is a pest that needs to nest and rest. And after his host mom dies, then he's going to attempt probably to attach to some woman to suck her resources. And this is why, ladies, this is why it is important for y'all to know what is going on with neethood, because these are basically the pests that want to nest and rest. Like she says, he's taken so much money from our parents and various family members. So this person is going to run out of hosts because they're going to be tired of giving to this person that has felt entitled to being taken care of. He's abandoned dream jobs. People have set him up only for him to quit. So that means that they have used up their social capital on this MFer who doesn't want to do anything. And so this is the reason why, ladies, and people wonder why I speak on this stuff. I speak on this because y'all have got to avoid these people, because once they get attached to you, they drain you. They might try to put a baby in you to where they know that they're securing some housing for a time, but all they're going to do is attempt to drain your time, energy, and resources. You will become a husk of yourself dealing with people like this. All right, y'all. Join the conversation. Let me know what you think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.